Let me ask you this question. Would you rather have followers or would you rather have sales? Because a lot of you guys are posting as if you just want people to come back consuming your free content over and over and over again, rather than actually buy from you. I am not joking, you guys. I could look at your profiles and within 5 seconds be like, yeah, you're educating way too much. And this might get me into some deep water with people because I know that there are so many freaking marketing experts out there that are like, oh my gosh, all you have to do is just show up and educate your audience in order to see sales. That's actually not true, babes. And please excuse me, but I've had a little bit too much coffee today, but the reality is that people are not going to buy from you because you provide them good value. It happens all the freaking time. It does not matter if you sell a product or a service. It does not matter what industry you're in. I see it from marketers, fitness coaches, life coaches, dating coaches, financial planners. I see it from bookkeepers. I see it from skincare product brands. I see it from retail brands. I see it from every single kind of business model and industry. All they're doing is creating entertaining and educational content because they think that that's actually what's going to get people to buy from them. But the reality is that it just creates an audience of people who are going to come back and consume your free content over and over and over again. And then they're going to keep scrolling. And then they're actually going to go buy the product or service that you're selling or promoting from your competitor because they actually know how to sell. So let's talk about how you can change this, because I don't want people to just consume your free content. I actually want people to buy from you, and that's a totally different strategy. So we talk about our wolf framework over and over again, which is attract, warm, convert. You guys are stuck in this warming phase and you're doing no converting. Warming is really all about building trust with your audience. It's all about positioning yourself as the top dog, the expert in your industry. It's all about differentiating yourself from your competitors, basically turning your followers into raving fans for your brand. But the reality is that raving fans don't always buy from you, right? They sit there and they're your biggest freaking cheerleader, but sometimes they're not your biggest client or your biggest sale. So instead, what I want you to do, instead of over-educating, I want you to actually start selling your product or your service as a solution to your target audience's needs. Now, a lot of you are going to say, Savannah, I don't want to sound salesy. I don't want to show up and sell to my audience every single day. Well, guess what? People need to hear about your product or your service 8 to 12 times before they even consider buying from you. So you actually do have to show up and sell every day if you want to create sales and create them consistently and quickly. But it doesn't mean that you have to be like a used car salesman or feel super slimy or salesy when you are showing up and selling. When you are able to understand what your target audience is struggling with or what they desire based off of what you are selling, whether it's a product or a service, and basically position that product or service as a solution, as a unique solution to your target audience's needs, meaning a solution that your competitors are not going to offer them. And you're able to sell it to them in a way that makes sense based on their buyer types. And you're able to anticipate objections or questions that they might have in order to get them to buy from you, and make it so that when they're binging your content, they're like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I need. Oh my gosh, this is an objection that I had or a concern that I had, and they're handling it right here in their content. Oh my gosh, this is how I buy. This is what I need to hear in order to buy. You know what? Add to cart, immediate purchase, or immediate application or inquiry, or immediate investment without even having to ask any questions. That is what your reality should look like and feel like and sound like if you are selling in your actual content the way that you need to be selling. If not, you're going to struggle and you're going to feel like getting people to buy from you is like pulling teeth. When your audience is just like, la, 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 I love their content, I'm gonna come back and see what they're doing tomorrow. And they're not even gonna think about buying from you. And in the meantime, you're gonna be pulling your hair out being like, why aren't you buying from me? So if you are struggling to actually get people to buy from you rather than just stalking and consuming your content, we need to have a conversation, friends. Head to the link in my bio because we need to talk.